Hello there. Welcome, Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Scorpios. Starting today, the 18th of April, 2023, we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube are the lovely Lieri and the lovely Dre, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, moderators. And thank you, Scorpios and friends of Scorpios, for joining us today. I'm today reading with this Tarot de Maria Celia, and I've already purified this space with this gorgeous Lavender by Provence Santé. If you're watching us on YouTube and you don't want to watch all the shuffling that's coming up right now, you can use the chapters in the video description to skip into the reading. Like I said, 2-week reading, all Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, moon sign, whether you're watching me live or whether you're watching on a restream, goes out to a lot of Scorpios, potentially. So if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard the reading because it may not be meant for you. And in that case, you want to check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs. You can find the most recent reading for all the zodiacal signs very easily on my website at arielscorner.com/zodiac. That's arielscorner with a hyphen.com/zodiac. We also have general readings for all signs each and every day except for Monday. Programming note that I'm going on vacation, so my last readings are going to be this Thursday, and then I'll be gone for almost 3 weeks. You can make sure that you are aware of all of my days off and what's going on with us if you're on our email list, and you can sign up for my email on the bottom of every page on my website, ariels-corner.com. Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. I don't read with card reversals, so you're going to see me flipping cards right side up. It's just my style of reading. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. We have all the different decks that I read listed there, and you can find those affiliate links to each of those decks if they are in print. We make a small commission off of each and every sale. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure that you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch on Twitch without any ads by subscribing to us there. All right, I think this is pretty shuffled. Let's do one more. We'll give it a nice clean cut and see what is in the cards for the next couple weeks for all of you amazing, gorgeous, fabulous, and lovely Scorpios. All right, Scorpio, we've got an Ace of Cups. We've got Death. Ooh, nice for Scorpio especially. That's one of your cards. And we've got this Knight of Swords. Okay. So Death is a very, very prominent card in the reading today. And Death likes to change form. That's what Death is for. Death is the servant of life. And so there's been a lot of good coming into your life, and now Death is sort of like making sure that the old forms that no longer serve this are going away. And that's a good thing. So we want that transformation. We want to welcome that transformation. In fact, I have a nice meditation that you might want to listen to really optimize that experience of this Death card called Letting Problems Die. So anything that no longer serves you, we're going to use this energy that's coming through your life to just let it go. To let it go, and that's wonderful. One of the things that you want to let go and not hang on to is your ability to get hooked by people. Now, this Knight of Swords is the tendency in your personality to let people get you, to let people help you into places you don't want to be, to give you the kind of help you don't want to get. So sometimes this can be in, like, if you're watching TV and you're watching maybe a news broadcast and somebody comes on and gets interviewed and you get all upset, that's a manifestation of the Knight of Swords. If somebody convinces you to do something with them that maybe is probably not a good idea, but you let yourself believe that they know better than you do, that's the Knight of Swords. Those kinds of things. Whatever is hooking you into being helped into problems, that's what you have to be aware of, that you want to let die. And sometimes it can be really sort of seductive to be helped into problems. And it's time for you over these next couple of weeks to be just very aware when that comes up, because this death card wants to kind of finally put a lot of that to rest. So as that comes up, allow it to die. If it's on the way up, it's on the way out, is how I like to say it. So when stuff comes up to your awareness, it doesn't mean that it's time to act on it necessarily. If it's one of those Knight of Swords kinds of things where you feel like you're being tugged into a possible problem, it's up so that you can let it go. So that you can let it die. Because overall, what's wanting to be happening this next couple weeks is this great prosperity, which is what this Ace of Cups is. Now, the Ace of Cups is an all-inclusive prosperity card. Interestingly enough, we just had that prominently in the last reading, or the general reading today as well. And it really does cover and encompass every aspect of prosperity, including money, but money is not the most important thing. And money is just an aspect or a manifestation of prosperity. Prosperity is good. It means you're good. So it means whatever you need, whatever you require is given to you in abundance, overflowing. That includes joy, that includes peace, that includes self-expression, health, money, whatever you need, it's there for you. And this death card is trying to clean everything up so that that's all that exists. So let that happen. Like I said, when these ideas come up for you over these next couple of weeks of you maybe getting possibly manipulated or at least being swayed by somebody, that maybe seduced by somebody into something that's not really good for you, let it come up and don't act on it. Let it kind of run its own course. And you'll notice, because if you don't act on those things very, very quickly, they'll just disintegrate. They'll just die in front of your eyes. So let death be your guide. What a nice piece of advice, Ariel. Let death be your guide. In this case, yes, death is your friend. So we've got this Wheel of Fortune, we've got this beautiful Four of Swords, and then this another sword here on top of it. See, it's lies. It's the lies that need to die. The lies need to die, or the untruths need to die. And those are internal and external. Everything external is just a reflection of the internal. So a lot is coming up, Scorpio, for you to let go of in regards to patterns of problems. Patterns of, like, I'm getting into a problem, then I have to escape from the problem, and then I get back into another problem, then I escape from a problem. Those patterns oftentimes have to do with untruths that you tell yourself or you believe in others, and manipulation that you allow yourself to get into because it's seductive. So what this Four is telling you to do is just disengage. The moment you start to feel that inner sort of conflict, that inner sort of tension, like, ooh, should I do it? Is this a good idea? Disengage from whatever's going on outside of you and allow the death card or the energy behind the death card, I should say, allow this death energy to work its magic. And you'll know if it's something for you to do, because it'll still be there. If you don't act right away, it'll disintegrate before your eyes. So this Four of Swords is a very clear communication. Do not act on seductive things. Do not be seduced. If it's really is for your good, it'll still be there. It'll come back. It'll keep coming back, and you'll get a sense of peace and certainty that it's the right thing to do. But be very careful that you allow this death energy to do its work for you over these next couple of weeks. And when stuff comes up, that doesn't mean that it's there for you to act upon. It's oftentimes there for you to let go of. Because look at this, what's really happening here. You've got two Jupiter cards. Now, this one Jupiter card here is the Wheel of Fortune, and this other Jupiter card is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a disengagement, because that's a type of order that you're getting. You're putting your mind in order. You're saying, no, I'm not responding to things until I know the truth about them. That's a type of putting your mind in order. And when you put things in order, it's a call to Jupiter to expand your good. The good that Jupiter is expanding is this unlimited abundance. Now, how do you expand on unlimited abundance? I have no idea, but Jupiter knows. Jupiter knows. So you've got a lot of growth and expansion in your life going on right now that is almost beyond comprehension as far as how good it is. And so that's when the ego works overtime to put the kibosh on it and to distract you and to give you little shiny things, to make sure that you're not experiencing all that you're supposed to experience in order for this good to expand in your life, right? The Wheel of Fortune is always an expansive card. Now, I always like to talk about how the wheel, if you're on the end of the wheel, like these creatures here, if you're on the perimeter, I should say, of the wheel, like those creatures, the wheel spinning very quickly is very volatile. It makes you sick. It's so volatile, right? But if you're centered, if you're focused on that hub, if you're centered, then you can go as fast as you want. And it's almost as if nothing's happening, except for the fact that everything, all your good is expanding all around you. So that's what this Four of Swords is teaching you, is to disengage and find your center all the time, again and again. And yes, you can. Yes, you can do that. And the more you keep engaging in that center and disengaging in the external world for a while, this Death card can just go through and just lop off the heads of everything in your life that is not for your highest good. Those things that are wanting to pull you into conflict, pull you into distraction, pull you into activities that go against and want to destroy this prosperity, because those self-destructive tendencies are part of, your ego. We all have them. It's not just you, but they're up for you this next couple weeks, not to torment you, but to the opposite, to die. And to be so that you can become free of them. So your job is nothing more than finding disengagement, finding that center, finding that peaceful state of being inside and just watching as things die around you. And those things that die around you are everything that you do not want, everything that's standing in the way of this expansion of your good, this really utter prosperity. I mean, it's just amazing how much prosperity a Ace of Swords combined with the Wheel of Fortune depicts. That's a lot of prosperity. Like I said, along all lines. It's not just financial, although that is included. So the other thing about the Wheel of Fortune too, before we leave, is it's also expanding your sphere of influence. So the less you are engaged in the nonsense of the ego mind around you and you allow that stuff to die, the more influence you have in your life, the more you can actually influence things in your life, and the more your influence can expand and grow, so that your prosperity can be so much more all-encompassing. You may want to listen to my meditation on the Wheel of Fortune if you have time over these next couple weeks, I think it's called Expanding Your Good. I should have looked that up. It is called Expanding Your Good. And then, like I said, this Death card, you might want to listen to that. It's called Letting Problems Die. And these are two very, very powerful cards in your next couple of weeks, Scorpio. You're doing so well. Enjoy the death. Enjoy the death. Again, you don't have to do anything. In fact, you're not supposed to do anything. Watch it happen, but you're not out there to kill your ego. That's not what we're saying. You're out there to just sit and be disconnected and disengaged from the drama. You're going to find your center and just get some popcorn and watch things die. And it's a beautiful thing, because the only thing that can die is everything that's standing in the way of your prosperity. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much to the amazing moderator team. Today we had Lieri, Dre, and Deline, and we will see you, Scorpio, very, very soon after I get back from vacation. Much love and many, many blessings.